Oh shit, here we go again.
How's it going, guys? This is Salmon17, and look at that, I got a haircut. Now, of course, somebody would probably ask you how I got a haircut, but I will not go into much of that detail. I'll just say it's gonna be a secret, but honestly, it's better than having a long ass hair that just goes through my eyes and shit, but you know, whatever. I hope my camera is not freezing again. Fucking hell, this is why I sometimes hate doing videos. A lot of things been happening, a lot of things. Of course, we're still 10 subscribers away to reach 400 subscribers, so see how this will go. And I've been trying to get my mind off from things. Recently, I just recently bought the original Mass Effect trilogy on the PS3, so I don't have to play the censored version that is coming out, because why not? It's not like the game is like M-rated or anything like that. And now my family and I are owning a robotic vacuum, or iRobot, or whatever you might call it, and I don't know what else is to say. I've been kind of rewatching the original Ben 10 series. I've been gearing more towards anime. I've been rewatching the original Digimon Adventure 01 series but in Japanese, because because I really hate the cringy dialogue from the dub. And another reason is that the 2020 reboot of the Digimon Adventure series is kind of like a mixed bag for me. I don't know what it is, but ever since that I found out that Taichi, or Tai as known in America, is the fact that he gets another secondary Mega Evolution. Like, these people really want to make the main antagonist, Taichi, or Tai slash Tai, is the main protagonist, but for some reason other kids, like not even Yamato, got a freaking Mega Evolution. Like, where the hell is Metal Garurumon? But you know, what do I know? I just hate reboots or something like that, some people might think, but that is not the case. I just hate the reboots that basically pander to nostalgia and are badly written. Like, I don't know what to say. It's really, things have been really complicated for me. Like I said, I've been taking a break from all this, from YouTube and stuff. I've been playing some video games. I've been, trying to, watch anime, all the Western animated shows and yada yada. And I don't know, Twitter has been kind of hell for me, and I don't know. I'm gonna take a drink of water this time, because even though I have Pepsi, but I rather stay healthy a little bit. Oh yeah, speaking of health, I've been also I'm recently now using some medicine, and okay, don't worry guys, I'm not dying or anything like that. I'm just drinking medicine that how should I say this? Home doctor, or my private doctor, has been suggesting for me, because if you guys don't know, I have a terrible skin condition, and I've been using medicine. I'm trying to use a medicine that has vitamin D on it to put on my tongue, so my skin doesn't get worse or something like that. And I don't know, it's kind of been really crazy right now with things have been going on. Still, my Transformers Prime DVD collection has not arrived yet for me, because I bought it from Australia, and Australia has some issues with censorship or whatnot. But I did get. I will show you guys real quick. I got the original first 3 Pokemon movies in the single collection from UK. And honestly, some people might say I should grow out of this. Why am I watching Pokemon, or I'm interested in Pokemon, despite me being 26 years old? And I don't know. One of the reasons what pisses me off nowadays is that people always crap on older stuff like this, and not just this, but also Western animation. Basically, they crap on people who enjoy 80s cartoons or 90s cartoons or 2000s cartoons. So this is kind of sorry if I'm, walking back to back. I just feel like I want to take a break a little bit. But this is a topic I think I need to talk about, and it's the fact that people need to stop crapping on nostalgia, and it's kind of really ridiculous because ever since the whole Netflix She-Ra reboot that came out nowadays is that in 2017, and the problem is the fact that they always want to use defense for a lot of modern cartoons. The fact that 80s people say 80s cartoons always use the same art style, same face syndrome. Yet the fact that people don't want to acknowledge the fact that a lot of modern cartoons use the same, bean face type of art styles. Now, of course, I'm not crapping on modern animation. There are some modern cartoons I really enjoy. Amphibia, Glitch Tex. I recently watched the Carmen Sandiego reboot. I really enjoyed that. And Candy Tartakovsky's Primal, and some other stuff I want to name, but I don't have time because I'm a kind of busy person, despite the fact I'm in lockdown. College has been like postponed for me, and finding a job for me is kind of impossible as well because everyone is just looking down on animation nowadays. But let's go back in topic. And the problem is that people always want to crap on 80s cartoons, or people saying, oh, you like 80s cartoons that basically are big toy commercials. Like, what animated shows have you watched? Now, of course, I agree that a lot of 80s shows and even a lot of 90s and mid 2000s cartoons were made were a lot of animated shows that were made to sell toys. But the difference is that these older shows are more iconic and better drawn than most cartoons I see nowadays. Now, a lot of people, especially on Twitter, have been kind of giving me arguments that said that now a lot of modern cartoons look like a bunch of 5-year-old children could easily draw, and be like, yeah, this is the type of style that everyone should draw in even when they're freaking adults. But I don't know what to say. Like what do you want? Like what do these people want? They don't want kids to be challenged. The problem is the fact that they always crap on people like myself, for example, that we like older animation more than we like a lot of recent reboots or recent cartoons that are coming out, and that is because, well, we had variety when it came to animation. Not every cartoon, especially in the mid 2000s or in the Cartoon City era, all different cartoon shows have different art styles. Ben 10, Teen Titans, Vegas XLR had like anime inspired art styles, and shows like Ed and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog, the Powerpuff Girls, Juniper Lee, Kim Possible, many other shows that are top of my head, Samurai Jack, and many others have their own unique art styles. Even Codename Kids Next Door, yada yada. And nowadays it's just lost. A lot of people, even in adult animation, just pick up the same like Steven Universe art style and put it on adult, and because I feel like people nowadays don't want to make, want to be more risky, more, creative. Nowadays it's just a simple art style, and let's make everything a comedy. And that is Western animation nowadays. Like, of course, there's some Western anime shows that are action shows, but some of them, like Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yes, I am not. I have a different opinion on that show, so fuck you if you don't like that opinion. But I think Rise of the TMNT suffers with really bad writing, and the fact that compared to shows like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2003 animated series, you can tell that writing is better than the writing what we get from Rise of the TMNT. Of course, people are gonna give me like flag for. Sorry, I just ate, so it's kind of difficult for me to talk, but. The problem is that a lot of people want to defend Mario cartoons, and the problem is if you say anything bad or negative or yada yada, but if you say anything negative about those Mario cartoons, then of course you know the same. Repeat, you're instrophobe, you're a bigot, whatever, but. The fact that people have the right to crap on people that enjoy older animation, and the fact that a lot of older anime shows were done with a lot of passion, hard work by people who may or may not still live nowadays, it's just really insulting, because without older animation we wouldn't have the animation we have nowadays. And I learned that from watching Cartoon Network a lot when I was younger. I even watched a lot of Hanna-Barbera animated shows, and when I'm older, when I watch both Hanna-Barbera anime shows and recent shows that came out from the 90s and mid 2000s, I have more respect and appreciation for Hanna-Barbera for creating, for having this kind of animation existing. Because without Hanna-Barbera, we wouldn't have animation, we wouldn't have Cartoon Network, we wouldn't have stuff we have nowadays. Like, one of my biggest problems is that people nowadays don't want to learn that the saying, if those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. And nowadays it feels like people are repeating the past and don't want to learn from it. They don't want to do better. They don't want to make better animation. They don't want to make better art styles for kids to watch. They don't want to make action-oriented, story-driven animated shows, because, kids are stupid, but that is not the case. And the fact that is, one of my biggest problems is that people with these stupid, simplistic art styles, especially in the Western animation, still get jobs and still get paid. Of course, I don't want to see them get fired or lose their jobs, but there's a difference between hiring someone with actual professionalism or actual passion, between a person that doesn't give a shit about what they're making and not caring about the source material. There are two different things. The fact that the people who made the abysmal Thundercats Roar, now they're making another show about Aquaman. And even have guys seen the images of Aquaman, the recent series that is coming out? It's gonna be shit, because it uses the same stupid art style and probably the same stupid writing of Thundercats Roar. And I ask, why? Why can't people in the West do more professional work? What happened, like, when you look at shows from the 90s and mid-2000s, and even some cartoon shows that came out in 2010, it looks laughable how low we have come from the past to the future, to the now. Like, what do these people want to gain from, picking an established IP and ruining it? What are you gaining from it? And the problem is, especially on Twitter, people still want to defend these crappy art styles, these simplistic art styles with really terrible humor that it's not even funny, that not even kids are enjoying, and people basically care more about the stupid gay shipping or whatever. It's crazy. Like, what is wrong with you people? Like, I don't understand. Why do you hate older animation? Is this a trend nowadays that we need to crap on older animation, despite the fact that without older animation we wouldn't have animation that we have nowadays? Like, more and more people, I feel like, have no respect for older animation. And why is that? Why do you hate older animation? Why do you hate? Why do you pick an established IP and crap and ruining it by making it something that it originally wasn't? Like, why? Why do you keep doing this? Like, I don't understand why people keep doing this. Like, do you think it's funny to see people mad? Do you think it's, don't you think kids deserve better entertainment, and both in animation, art style, and writing in better quality? Don't you think kids deserve better than this that we're getting nowadays? Of course not, because another problem I have with a lot of modern animation is the fact that every villain, especially a female villain, needs to be redemption. Because why not? Yeah, like, let's ignore the fact that the Netflix Shira's Catra blew up, destroyed all over reality. It was responsible for killing Glimmer's mother, and was like, yeah, she said just sorry and saved one person. Yep, that's total redemption right there. Like, she created mass genocide. Like, do you people know what genocide means? That is something you don't simply redeem in in just one day. You can't just like, oh, I saved one person despite the fact that I was willing to destroy, all life on, the entire universe. Like, I hate this so much. This stupid villain redemptions. Oh my god. I'm gonna talk about this in a separate video, but god damn. Oh my god. But seriously, why do you... But I still collect physical copies of older Western animated shows and movies because I have respect for animation. I loved the animation since I was a kid. My favorite animated movie when I was a kid and even nowadays is The Lion King. The original Lion King, not the reboot. That doesn't count. I'm sick of reboots. Oh my god, I'm really getting tired of this. But I have appreciation for all the animation. I still watch the classic Animaniacs. I still watch the classic Tom and Jerry cartoons or Tom and Jerry shorts. I still watch the original Teen Titans 2003 animated series. I still watch Superman the animated series. I still watch Batman the animated series and Batman Beyond and many others because I don't want people forgetting that these shows meant something because they have more to say about, not just about, race or sexuality, because because that is something kids really care about. 4-year-old Jimmy is gonna come to me and ask me, hey dad, do you know what sex is? Because I learned that from a cartoon and I want to know more about it. Like, no, they're not old enough to know about this kind of stuff. Stop shoving those things in kids' throats. They need to just let them stay kids. I'm sick and tired of people wanting kids to grow up faster and be less fun, exciting, imaginative. I'm really getting sick of tired of this. And there is a reason why I buy all their animated shows, because I want my kids to grow up with good entertainment. With the entertainment, especially from the Western animation industry that I'm seeing nowadays, it's not looking good. Because a lot of animated shows that I see nowadays are treating kids like morons. We don't get shows like Batman Beyond. We don't get shows like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Well, we do, but because everyone is thinking that Avatar: The Last Airbender is the only show that is like the big messiah, the freaking Jesus of animation, then everyone just wants to copy and paste the formula from that singular show, despite the fact that there have been other animated action-oriented shows with good storytelling and character development besides Avatar: The Last Airbender. But what do I know? Because I hate animation. Some people think it, despite the fact that on Twitter I have a name called I Love Animation, but love has meaning. Basically, I want quality content for children. I don't want. Because why do you think I try to still struggling? I want to create my dream is still want to create an action-oriented series. Is because I want kids to grow up with stuff I grew up with. I want kids to actually be invested in a show that actually treats them intelligently, but at the same time create a show that is actually fun, really cool, inspiring. Remember January Rex? Remember Shaolin Showdown? Remember Jackie Chan Adventures? Those are cool shows with a lot of imagination, and with animation you could create action you can't do in live action. But nowadays it's just like, yeah, let's reboot it, but in the worst way possible, or make something that has very average or bad writing. But problem is, stop crapping on older animation. I even did a video once about talking about it, that people need to stop crapping on all their stuff, and I'm sick of it, because without, like I said, without older animation, we won't have animation that we have nowadays. Well, boy, I said a mouthful, didn't I? Sorry. This was another stupid rant video, but I can't help it, because I really want, because I'm really sick and tired of people crapping on older animation, thinking, oh, all good animation, even bad ones that are that are out nowadays are like 10 out of 10 messiahs, whatever, because they have the LGBTQ representation or whatever. And just because a show has LGBTQ representation doesn't mean it is a good show, but what do I know? I hate repeating myself. Today I want to do a more positive video, but it's kind of hard to do positive reviews or videos, because people nowadays, like I said, they crap on older animation. They crap on people that like older animation more than they like newer animation, because yada yada Twitter, yada yada, because Twitter is right about everything. But that's not true at all. Whatever. I'm sorry if my screen is still blue. I don't know what is up with that. I hope the camera is not freezing all the time, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and share this with others, and hopefully I will reach 400 subscribers. Guys, we're seriously really close. We just need 10 more subscribers, and then I might do a video on Gen X, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna edit it or not, because YouTube has also been kind of a real bitch to deal with. But you know, what do I know? This is Salmon 7, and this is Salmon 7 signing off.